Hey, pseudonym. Welcome. Streetbot beats you every time, of course. Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Last time we were doing a bunch of the side memory missions and nearly beat all of them, but there's still one memory mission we haven't quite got. And looking up online of what it takes to beat that, the general response is we need to level up our little robot friend. And we can't level up our robot friend until we beat this last mission. So I'm probably going to make that a bit of a priority today. But before we do that, I did some grinding between, between this stream and the last. So we've got a lot more of these vicious monsters done, so that I can complete this task. Mistakes, we all make them, and they are not so easily washed away. But what if that mistake was putting the wrong seal on a weapon? Perhaps that can be overcome. I still don't know much about removing hidden seals, or seals in general.
Extraordinary!
Success, we have devised a way to remove hidden seals. You are now free to customize any weapon you see fit. If only all mistakes could be so easily undone. Yes, if only. You're unable to remove the hidden seals once the weapon has reached level 50. Whoa. Level 50? You remove its hidden seal at the Hylian Blacksmith Guild. I had read that the max level was 30, but I guess not. Didn't actually mean to leave that menu. So these two require us to complete Future of Hyrule, which is our next main mission. So that's another thing that we'll be working on. But before we do the main mission, we have a bunch of these events scattered around that we can do, including getting Suga now as a companion. Or I guess warrior, whatever. I don't remember what they call him in this game. Anyway, peace offering for Hyrule. All of Hyrule is worried about monsters appearing everywhere. Gloom surrounds even the goddess statue. Show the goddess who watches over Hyrule that you can protect this land. +2 hearts. Gloom is mysteriously lifted around the goddess statue, though surely your proof made all the difference. Keep protecting the peace for the goddess of Hyrule. Hey Zenzu, welcome! Spear. Yes, that's the weapon I use. To prepare for the fight against the Calamity, those at the spear training ground want to hold a lecture about real combat taught by a spear master. You happen to know such a master?
Hey!
You went to Zora's domain with the spear instructor and secured Mipha's cooperation. After reflecting on all of your prior spear combat, your grasp of the weapon improved. So press ZR up to 3 times in a row to do a quick series of lunging dashes. The volunteer army's best two-handed sword fighter was wounded in battle against monsters. Provide materials useful for recovery, for healing in the hopes of a quick and full recovery. Bonus two-handed weapon ability. Thanks to the healing power of the provided foods, he's already recovered. He taught you a new skill he acquired by observing the volunteer army fight while he was down for the count. Press X to temporarily take normal damage as self-inflicted damage instead. Odd. Zelda wishes to put the minds of her people at ease, help the princess gather proof of the great victories won by the defenders of Hyrule.
I refuse to be anything less than capable.
Optimism lit up the citizens' faces upon seeing evidence of the Hyrulean forces' bravery. It was as though their fear faded away and hope took its place. The Arrow of Light capacity has been increased. Okay. Not sure exactly what that means. The people of Kakariko Village want to fortify their defenses for when the need arises. Consider how monsters fight and provide some hard materials that can stand up to strong attacks.
New power, new hope.
After being reinforced, the gates and fences are so sturdy they won't budge an inch against most attacks. Now the villagers who are unable to fight can rest a bit easier. While you have 3 symbols, which is rare to get, press X to unleash a powerful attack. Robbie worries that he hasn't mastered the new weapon. According to the Little Guardian's records, a relic at the Spring of Courage may hold the key. Help him prepare to research said relic. With Princess Zelda's help, Robbie's relic research was a success. The relic's mechanisms inspired a new weapon enhancement, and Robbie was able to invent a new technique. Let's see, what next? The royal family has asked the Hylian Blacksmith Guild to create a bridle and armor as a gift to Riju, who traveled from 100 years in the future to stop the Calamity. Help gather materials.
Stronger than before?
The Hylian Hyrulean, it's the same thing. The Hylian Blacksmith Guild completed their masterful work, which was gifted to the royal family to Riju, heroic chief of the Gerudo. With this, she will surely achieve even greater heights. Sure. Alright, we've still got a few things flashing. Teva wishes to learn all he can about the gliding techniques of this age. He intended to pass this knowledge on to his son upon his return home. Give him some food so he doesn't tire out. Isn't your son in this time, though?
Looking pretty good, huh?
Invigorated by the meal, Teba retreated into the mountains to train. He returned several days later with refined gliding abilities and a new skill to pass on. Even Rivali was impressed. An instructor at the Hyrulean Army training grounds is in a bind. He desires more advanced training based on his past battles, but he worries that his soldiers lack the necessary stamina.
Good stuff.
Thanks to the stamina-focused items, everyone made it through the training. You also heard Daruk, who was present for the training, passionately discussing weapon handling with the soldiers. Press ZL in time with an enemy's attacks to unleash a burst attack. That'll be hard to time. Princess Zelda now has the handle on the Master Cycle, and she feels she's ready to attempt a full obstacle course. Prepare some solid obstacles for the princess to practice with. 10 diamonds are needed. Yikes.
It seems I've grown stronger.
With the help of the Gorons, you made sturdy obstacle walls. Zelda seemed close to crashing many times, but with her characteristic tenacity, she was able to complete the challenging course. Work on Death Mountain's Gorko Tunnel has ground to a halt. It seems the miners are too hungry to keep going. They're craving a rock roast that's seasoned just right.
The next battle's on me.
Rock salt, Goron spice, and a dash of chickaloo nut, tree nut. Ta-da! A perfect rock roast. Sated by the gourmet meal, the miners easily dug into Gorko Tunnel as far as it could go. With soldiers from all over Hyrule feeling worn out, the Gorons plan to raise everyone's spirits with a wrestling match for the ages. Help the fighters prepare for a fierce smackdown.
I'm stronger than before.
And the crowd goes wild. Everyone had a great time watching the epic clash of heavyweights unfold. It looks like wrestling may soon become one of the kingdom's most popular sports. I wouldn't want to wrestle with a Goron. I'm perfectly honest, that sounds challenging. Alright, we've got Fairy, King, I forget your name. Yeah, no one I really care about. We'll go with the King, leveling him up next. From time to time, King Rome heads for a secluded lodge to practice with his claymore. These training retreats might even be even more effective if he had something to augment his strength.
I wield astounding might.
King Rome made some powerful elixirs from the ingredients and returned from the lodge with his skills quite improved. No one alive could possibly surpass His Majesty's deftness with claymores. And the warm doublet, of course. Suga, that's his name. There we go. The clan members are under attack by a Molduga in Gerudo Desert. Master Koga and Suga rush to the rescue as soon as they hear the news, but will they be able to withstand the heat?
Anything for Master Koga.
The clan members were rescued. Master Koga rested through most of the battle, but seeing his valiant form and Suga's brave display was enough to leave everyone humbled and inspired. Oh, we also have Sidon here. The Lynel of Polymus Mountain has been defeated, opening the way for the waterfall climbing workshop at Lulu Lake. Pick something up to prepare students for their first climb.
I seem to have improved.
The workshop was a huge success, with many of its attendees coming away as waterfall climbing pros. Sidon, inspired by the students' tenacity, redoubled his own training efforts. Alright, that's basically everything. Alright, fairies, you get something. Kakariko Village is home to a singularly fervent group of Great Fairy adherents, and they wish to boost tourism so that more people give tribute, take some local specialties, and spread the word.
I could get used to this.
With word of the delicious Kakariko crops spread far and wide, there was a huge influx of tourists. This is bound to increase the amount of offerings to the Great Fairy Fountain. To become an ever greater warrior, Master Koga will train by dodging lightning bolts at Thundra Plateau. He really doesn't want to get hit by lightning, though. Maybe you can help.
Am I even allowed to be this strong?
The quickened Master Koga did a lap around the plateau at such speed that lightning had no time to hit him. Was the training helpful? Hard to say, but Master Koga seemed satisfied. If you're fast enough to dodge lightning, you're doing good. While the stress gauge is low, press X during a ZR attack to do a gliding belly slam. Two Koroks aren't getting along, so Hestu said they need to dance it out, specifically with a salsa. That's a dance with a fast tempo, so get them something to get their legs moving. The Koroks danced the salsa and soon forgave each other for whatever it was that upset them, so Hestu showed you his happy dance, Shaky Shaka. I think that is everything on this map that we can do at the moment. So yeah, let's actually go into the final mission and then see what the game has to offer once the final mission is done. So we're going to bring Link, and we are going to give him the Master Sword. I did level up past level 20, so that's an option. Once you get a weapon to level 20, you can then upgrade it so you can level it up beyond that. So it can go up to level 25 now. So that's good. Zelda is fine. And yeah, we'll have her use that. I wonder if I can get it to level 20. Probably not you, Daruk.
It will be my
Grab
home.
Impa. And who else should I have for the final battle? Maybe the king. Except his weapon is kind of garbage. But thematically, he fits to be there. Part of the problem of getting these characters later in the game is I haven't had as much time to pick up weapons for them. So their weapons are pretty weak. What about
I
Mifa?
wish to keep everyone safe. No matter what, we will see this through.
Man, my cats are going nuts in the background.
I wonder how it will taste.
I assume you can't hear them, they're far enough away. So a damage boost. Go with a perfect dodge boost. And then health recovery. Sounds good.
What a treat.
I'm assuming this fight's going to be tough. Now, before we actually go in, who was it that I was... Oh, I don't even have money. Okay. There was someone that was... had a weapon that was nearly level 20. Yeah. I probably could get her to level 20 if I had more rupees. Oh well. Your cat's off sleeping somewhere? Yeah. My cats hear me and therefore they want to come into the room to be entertained. Well, they have a tendency to want to jump in my lap, rub against my face, etc., and it's not conducive to streaming.
Is that...
So here you all are. All of you despicable pests.
But that looks like...
crush you beneath my heel. That is my fate!
Through their perseverance, Link and the others overcame the monsters who had been revived by the Blood Moon, thus clearing the way to Hyrule Castle. Before them, their final confrontation awaited. This battle that would determine the fate of all Hyrule. How might it end?
Odd line delivery there. A little. I'm wondering if we're going to be allowed to fight the other robot ourselves. Or if it's going to have to be our bot friend again. Let's see. New objectives. Beat Astor and Harbinger Ganon. Where can I send everyone else? No, we're kind of stuck in this localized area until we open up more of the map. There is something behind us. Fight. I just saw a red dot when I was zoomed in. Or is that down another level? That might be down on the lower level. Okay, then never mind. We'll get there. Oh, you guys. While I'm full health, I shoot out the blade attacks. So them hitting me ruined that. Bit of a shame. Oh, I passed a treasure chest as well. There you go. Hey. I was in like the finishing up animation. You can't just attack me. That's you down. Camera angles are not friendly. There you go, got the flurry. Excellent. Yeah, Link's a little overpowered at this point. I was definitely focusing on him while grinding. Now I passed some treasure chests I noticed. Let's go back and grab those. Oh, nope, that's not actually here. Alright then. What about the one that was back here? But treasure chest. Well, guess not. Beat the Blight Ganons. Can we get to those other areas now? No. Although it looks like you... No. Alright, you all do your thing. No, and this doesn't connect over here either. I mean, it looks like Impa is over there. No, she's on this thin hallway that doesn't connect to that lower area. Fine, cool. That makes sense. So, Impa, you go there. Mipha, you're already heading this way. Zelda, you can go to that one. Is there really no way to get down to this lower one? No. I guess I will follow Zelda. There's like a treasure chest. Alright. We're heading the right-ish direction. Zelda, are you confused? Alright. There's supposed to be an enemy here. Found you. Oh, I was mid-drop. Hoping to dodge those. Well, I've maxed out my special, so I'm going to use one of them. That dodge didn't work. Alright, that's you down. Stay out of that explosion, please. Perfect.
I'll take over there.
Zelda, you... Where is the enemy you're fighting? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Sure, I suppose. It's not at all where that was pointing. Okay, I don't know where that enemy actually is. That's fine. It's probably up here on this level. There we go. Maps, they're hard. Nope, didn't get the dodge.
No.
You were in the air, and so I couldn't use the Sheikah Slate abilities. Right, you're the one that has all the clones you summon. Ow, come on. Wow. There we go. This guy's a bit harder to fight because of just all the clones. That's that. Mifa, where are you? You're nowhere. How about with that fight? And Link is over here.
Princess, on my way.
Yikes. I do like that we've got all of our other champions here, rather than it just being the couple of people I've chosen to fight with. Because everyone should be part of this fight. Oh, didn't quite break it. Can't even see him. I'm interested though, because it seems like this fight is supposed to be all about us defeating that mage guy rather than Ganon. So are we not actually going to fight Ganon at the end of this map? Because if this is the end of the game, you would expect Ganon fight to be how it ends. Stop running away. Perfect. There's no treasure? Huh. Well, there is a treasure chest over here. I haven't really been paying attention to those. Not dodge that. There you go. And he's just carving through their defense, which of course he's supposed to with the Master Sword. Thematically, I should have brought Zelda with the Bow of Light, but it's so terrible that I did not. Link's gonna go for the finish with the bow. New objective. Beat Astor and Harbinger Ganon. What do we still have around? So we've got, obviously, a bunch of chests I need to pick up. What are these things? It's just showing me Daruk and Urbosa. What are you fighting? Because you're certainly not fighting each other. Probably guardians. Let's... I guess... I want to grab the chest. Oh, that's Aster in there. Of course it is. We'll hold off on that. I'm not going to go straight to Aster. Though I could send some of my allies. Let's have you, since you're right there already. And you. And then you can go after Aster. I'm gonna have Link take out these guardians before they become a problem. Because I assume they will. Well, not with that little health. There you go, you're down. Make sure to grab the loot. Excellent. Then I'm going to want to go... Can I get to these chests that are back here? Probably. Well, I can get to this Korok. Not exactly what I was looking for. There's more up there. No, that's probably down on the lower level. There's stuff over here. Is there a way to get over there? Not from here. I mean, surely you can get to... Did they actually cut us off so half the team can fight on this side and half the team has to fight on the other? Or we just don't yet have a way of getting over here? We probably don't have a way to get there. That looks like that is a path that leads us to here, which I'm guessing is gonna fight Ganon, maybe. So let's switch. It's me switching to Zelda. Harbinger Ganon, again. Catalyst of the Calamity. Wow, you are just chewing through its shield. Guardians have appeared. King Rome and their allies appeared. Nice. Ow, can you not? I keep trying to freeze him, but Zelda's randomness just does it on its own all the time. Nearly there. There you go. Again has withdrawn for now. Of course he has. Alright, where can you two get to now? You can get to that guardian. You can get to that guardian. I will sever your thread once and for all. Alright. Goodbye, you. Goodbye, you. I've got the Master Sword. Playtime is over. Let's just give one of these. Yeah, Aster, you're not gonna last long.
Playtime is over.
Ow. Stop running. What I read about the Master Sword is that the story of my triumph was written long ago. How dare you try to efface it? And he's withdrawn. So yeah, the Master Sword. One of its hidden seals that you get when it levels up is apparently the ability to... it'll auto-heal every time you're attacking enemies. And I'm like, that sounds real nice. So even though it does less damage than the same level weapons later on, it's really good because it keeps you healed. So there's the chest. Okay. Over here, please. And then take over some of these other characters. Oh, come on. I was dodging. Alright, then Zelda, you help out with the other one. We're going to switch back to Link because he's made it to the chest, in theory. Or not. No, you got to get down here. Well, if you can figure it out, go for it.
I'll take over, Link.
Master Koga and King Rome working together. That is not a pairing I would expect. Ah, Hestu. Who I've not bothered leveling up at all. Alright, looks like Link has nearly made it to these chests. Which is, of course, the most important thing. Get out of here. Hello? Must have already picked up whatever it was. So there's nothing in there now. Okay, yeah. So it opens the chest when they're attacked. And the bomb counts as attacking. Let's go deal with this stronghold out here. Might as well. Well, you're going down. Excellent. We've still got a couple of chests over here. As well as a stronghold. I don't know where the rest of you all are.
I'll take over, Link.
Perfect. You're helping out with this. Come on, you can dodge those, Zelda. Excellent. We've got a chest there. Can you guys make it to these guardians? You can. Excellent. So we'll send all of you down to there. While Link tries to make it to the last chest. I will just follow you guys because your pathing is better than mine. The Naruto run of Impa still amuses me. Hopefully I'm getting both of them. No, I think she was too far off to the side. No, this one seems to have taken a bunch of damage. Alright, and Link is basically to the treasure chest. After all, that is the most important thing. Right, captured. So now if we look at the map, the only thing on it is our actual objective. So, everyone get over here to Aster. Link will of course get there first. Fully healed too. Nice. Oh, never mind. Link's not going to get there first because it's not on this level. I was thinking it was right through those doors. Alright. How do you get there? Looks like... yeah, it's through here where all of these people are. We'll take over as Zelda.
Take over, Link.
3D maps are not always the easiest to read, where they overlap each other and the marker just says on one of these floors that we're here on is the target you're looking for. Hi all of you. You're just gonna stand around?
How? The great Calamity Ganon selected me! This humiliation cannot be my destiny! It cannot be! Hear me, Calamity Ganon! It's time for you to devour these! These...
Nope, he's devouring you. That's your destiny. Terrifying. Hello again, Care Bear. Well, I guess... okay, so we have to defeat you. Ow. We are doing no damage to you. Ow. Nice, there we go. I'm assuming once we defeat it, it'll come back over to our side. I don't really want to fight an electric-based enemy inside of a pond, if I'm perfectly honest. There we go. Sorry, friend.
Too, right, Terrico? Father, no! Please don't take it away!
The return of the Calamity has been foretold. As the Princess of Hyrule, your sole focus must be on your training. A toy such as this is merely a distraction.
Please! Please!
I'm sorry.
Terrico. Calamity Ganon. For the sake of Hyrule. For all those harmed and slain. For our future. This is where you fall.
That's what gives her a drive. Like, I get it's something she built as a child, and so it's got a lot of memories. But she has that, you know, this is where you fall, with the death of the robot, not when she thought her father had died? Or anyone else? I mean, you built the robot, you can rebuild him, presumably. Which is kind of cruel and harsh to say, but that's the thing with machines. Might be on the spectrum. Harsh. But yeah, I've never been super in touch with emotions, I'll be honest. Those who know me know that's true. And it's supposed to be a sad scene. I get it. But a lot of death has happened in Hyrule. And for her to get that emotional over this one, specifically this one, it's like, it's a cool robot, but it's a robot. Alright, none of them want to apparently step in. I don't want to step in without you guys, so come on. Nope, Mifa. I want to give you commands. There we go. Perfect. We're starting this battle together. Hatred and Malice Incarnate, Calamity Ganon.
To me!
I'm noticing a distinct lack of doing damage. Gotta say, not a fan. Don't really want to use my special until I can figure out how to actually hurt you. How far cannot reach it? So this is the true might of Calamity Ganon? Yeah, I've noticed. What can we do? Well, we took like half of our health and damage. That's not ideal. That would hurt your arms so much.
No more. It is time to end this.
Hey, we're doing damage. The guy keeps finding ways to die. Yeah, but presumably that screw is what she plugged in that gave him, that like woke him up, gave him his life, whatever. So now that she has it back, she can rebuild him. I still stand by, he's rebuildable. And I guess that's why I'm not having the emotional impact that I'm supposed to. Like, for my job, I work with technology. So, yeah. Things break, things can be fixed. That's the nature of it. Ow. tap down. Hey, the Impa. Welcome. Not get that in time. Why does it seem like I'm not locked onto him? There we go. Whoa, watch out. Do not get hit by that. That looks like that'll hurt. Nice. I'm getting the dodges. I do have a food to help me with dodging, but glad I'm getting them. And I'm sure I'm doing extra damage because of the Master Sword, but it feels like I'm doing so little that I'm left wondering how long would this fight take if I wasn't using the Master Sword. Okay, cool. I can call you Vampire. Glad to have you here. And Seal. With a bow rather than the Master Sword, because, you know, why would you use the Master Sword, the sword that seals the darkness, to seal the darkness?
You can do it, little guy!
Don't screw this up!
Yeah. Should have held hands to push more power. She must have been pissed. I don't think that's how it works. Alright, Ganon is sealed away, so he is now some other Link and Zelda's problem. Certainly not going to come back in a few years to haunt these ones. Oh.
Well then, it seems the time has come. I could not be prouder. It was an honor to be of service.
I know you'll lead our people well, Riju.
Thanks for everything, Inobo. We didn't get much time together, but I'll always cherish it.
I will too! It was so much fun. You're the best, Daruk. This has been enlightening. I even got to see the face behind the champion.
I know that we'll meet again, dear brother.
I mean, he's not really gone.
You're my beloved sister, and our hearts will never be apart.
I will never forget today's miracles. How all of you fought by my side, and the trials we overcame together. Our treasure, our friendship always. And now, as you return to your future, may the light shine upon you for all time.
So yeah, the Zora live hundreds of years, and Sidon is already a child at this point. So Mipha will help train him to grow into the powerful warrior there. But I guess, it's a separate timeline. Those people won't ever exist in this timeline because they grew up dealing with the Calamity. And that's not going to be a thing. Also, that screw came from our robot, which was from the future, so he should have also gotten sent to the future. This timeline's little robot was the evil one we fought. So, yeah, not sure about that either. As I'm picking apart the end of the game. But it was good. I like how pretty much all of it was done. The story was great. I loved having the more cutscenes, giving a more detailed story than what we got in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So, I'd be okay with more detailed cutscenes in future Zelda games. Well, I'm gonna skip the credits. Looks like it's just repeating scenes we've already seen. I don't know if there's anything at the end, but a game of this size, I'm sure the credits are gonna go on for a while. So yeah. We'll just skip them and hope if there was an after credit scene that they'll still show it. That's a pretty good weapon. Some decent weapons there. Nothing great there. Okay, some good stuff. New meals. More experience. All stats plus 5%, but max health down 10%. Does that actually leave you with more health if your stats have increased? I wonder if that's actually better in the long run. All stats plus 10%, max health 25. Damage plus 10%, nice. Yeah, continue. Odd that they kicked me out to the main menu after that. Yep, and there's more new things, because there's stuff after the main game is over, which I was not expecting. I assumed that you would just play the DLC during the main game, but then it was clear that, no, you're supposed to play the DLC after the main game. That is so many new things to do. Wow. Traco repairs. By completing collecting ancient parts and gaining the aid of the people of Hyrule, you will surely be able to repair Traco. Obtain Zelda, Mipha, Daruk, Revali, and Urbosa's attire. Okay. So we need 50 materials to repair him. And some of these reward 2. Alright, so those will take a while to get enough materials to repair him. And yeah, from what I saw, to actually be able to beat that memory mission, you need to level up Tarako, and I'm assuming we can't level him up until he's repaired. So, yeah. Now you can 100% the game now and play the DLC. Halfway there. Not even close to being 50%. Well, I don't think I'm going to 100% like all of the side events, because I don't care enough about those. But I do want to do all of the missions. From what I understand, there is a cutscene from completing the memory missions. And so I need Tarako repaired, because I'm guessing I can't level him up. Yeah, he's not added as a character yet. So yeah, I guess we need to work on that as a priority. Oh, I didn't read this one. Oops. Glad in the gems you gave her. The songstress performed the tune, which did reveal a promising location. Upon visiting the spot, you found parts that might revive Tarako. Parts with a special shape that have been found all across Hyrule. These can be used as guardian parts. They also look like they could be used to repair Tarako. You miss Tarako. Hoping to bring your friend back, you form a search party to find and prepare parts. First, find something to help get things off on the right foot.
You did well.
With preparations complete, the search party set off with gusto. So much so, they immediately found parts that might revive Tarako. Are you gonna pop up this Tarako component every time I get any? 'Cause that's weird. An old man in Dea Village is said to be so knowledgeable, it's like he has all-seeing powers. Give him something rare or otherworldly. He'll tell you the location of that which you seek.
A commendable achievement.
When you visited the place that the Dea Village Elder told you about, you found parts that might be just what you need. Maybe the mysterious fellow truly does see all. They are really going to pop these up every time. That's an odd choice. It took you forever to get Tarako? Not sure of the pronunciation. Yeah, looks like that's going to take forever. We've got a new sensor thing. More Sheikah sensor registrations. Don't really care, but I'll get it anyway. The researcher with a ravenous appetite has recalibrated her eating habits, preferring to fuel up with plants and vegetables. Help her find some palatable produce.
Good going.
The researcher enjoyed what you brought for her recalibrated meals. She soon had her eureka moment and found a way to make the Sheikah sensor more powerful still. So what are these? It's just going to give me a glowstone? Odd, a painter traveling all over Hyrule can't seem to do justice to a theme that's near and dear to him. Bring this frustrated artist materials to inspire his work. We give you 50 lizards. That's the inspiration you need. 50 lizards. Here you go.
Beautiful work.
Painter drew inspiration from the materials you gave him, and he's creating artistic works once more. Now he will trade you a gift in thanks whenever you bring him more materials. Luminous stone, not glowstone. Same difference. One luminous stone. That is a terrible deal. You will like this game if you liked 100% games, which I hate doing. Yeah, I don't like 100% in games. I'd rather just see the story. Soldiers are hard at work building a hot spring underground beneath Hyrule Castle. However, it seems the low light conditions are slowing them down. Perhaps you can help illuminate things. Why yes, I have luminous stone, don't worry. They just cost 50 lizards apiece. The hot springs beneath Hyrule Castle became a beloved relaxation spot for soldiers weary from battle. The memory of all those happy, smiling faces fills your heart with warmth. Improved heart recovery sounds nice. Blacksmith Guild wants to make better weapons. This means they need more brawny smiths. They're going to go scouting at the quarry, find them something to attract new recruits.
Bravo! Superb!
The guild's smith scouting went great. Their new burly recruits, the guild can now forge weapons at more reasonable prices than before. Nice, whole bunch of items. So let's see, we got some new battles I could do. Oh, and they do give the Terrico parts. Good, good, good. Also, did they actually take away my future people? No, I can still use them. So I don't know the point of that cutscene where they all vanished. Because they're clearly still around. Odd.
It's you!
We can now do these. I thought I had enough of the dangerous enemies. I intentionally fought extra. Because I could see I needed the 2 here. There must have been some other thing I purchased that used them outside of this menu. That's disappointing.
Don't be a stranger!
So I'll need to do some more of those battles if I want to upgrade that. One scientist at the Ancient Tech Lab is looking for a substance that's springy and bouncy, but at the same time explosive. You know just the thing. Yes, I do. Choo-choo jelly, for sure.
You're rather good.
Using the choo-choo jelly, the researcher achieved results beyond anyone's expectations. The world is full of to bursting with strange phenomena, he said with a chuckle. Reduce time with bombs. Sounds amazing. Do we have similar things for all the other Sheikah attacks? Probably somewhere. Oh, yep, here's an ice one, which we need monster kills as well as ice key swing, frost key swings. What is this? Okay, that's getting parts so that I can get a mask. Don't really care. Goron knows of a blacksmith from the ancient Goron history who forged weapons in Death Mountain's flames. He wants to learn that lost art, but needs materials to work with fire.
For once, you've done well.
The Goron failed to rediscover that ancient art of smithing, but said he got closer in his research due to what you brought him. In thanks, he taught you a Goron smithing technique. Greater chance for fusing. It's free to play now, that's why you can still use them. About the future people, so at a different point in the game's release, I would have lost my characters. That would have been disappointing. Dye Merchant saw the perfect color in Dream, but needs to dream more deeply to see it more clearly. Why not bring him something that will do the trick? New colors with the dyeing shop.
A wonderful effort.
With your help, the Dye Merchant dreamed up the ideal color, and that's inspired him to create many new hues. There should be a new selection of colors in stock now. Doing all the random things besides leveling up my people, just to see if any of them are interesting. You've met a talented chef who has cooked for years at Hyrule Castle. He's bent on mastering a culinary creation and has asked you to buy him lots of ingredients. 1,000 rupees for 100 bananas. These are all terrible deals. Because I can sell... If we went to a random place and said, hey, I want to sell my bananas, they're 5 each. So if I wanted to sell 100 bananas... No, I guess he is doubling the pay. Never mind. That is technically a good deal. I thought I'd get more for selling 100 bananas, but I guess not. Though there are some shops that have better prices on certain goods, so there might be one that would buy the bananas for more. Yeah, I like the ones that give upgrades. Like, Zelda gets bonus 2 hearts. That's great. Just giving me different items, trade one set of items for another, does not feel good. Safety inspectors have determined that the many outposts lack buoys for people to use in the event of a flood. Maybe you can provide a substitute of some kind.
I refuse to be anything less than capable.
The Octorok materials made for perfect flotation devices. Between the original buoys and your own monster-based alternatives, all the outposts were now well equipped for an emergency. Bonus hearts. Sheikah Slate enhanced ability, that sounds cool. Researcher from the Ancient Tech Lab could use your help. See, there's a guardian he wants to study, but it's in the other world. Can you check it out and report back with your findings? Guardian he wants to study in the other world. What other world?
I've done it.
The researchers used your findings to make a breakthrough in their knowledge of ancient relics. One of them proudly announced that a new feature had been added to the Sheikah Slate. The Sheikah runes have been strengthened. Just for Zelda. Well, I'm certainly not going to say no to that. Oh, if there was a Yiga shop, it would have better prices on bananas, probably. Impa's considering trying meditation to refine her skills in battle. Help her prepare with some materials to sharpen her focus and block out distractions.
New power, new hope.
Impa spent days in solitude, quietly meditating. At the end of this long sojourn, she emerged with not so much as a hint of indecision in her gaze, her focus sharp as a keen blade. Dodge with correct timing to perform mid-dodge attack. Okay. I like that. An enhanced ability with spear. Wonderful. The mark of a true spear expertise is the ability to take down a Molduga. Link must prove to the spear instructor that he has what it takes to beat this fearsome foe. Yeah, but not with a spear. But we have taken down Molduga. Well. Defeating a Molduga is no easy feat. The spear instructor was so impressed by Link's accomplishment that he displayed proof of the victory at the training grounds for all to see. Unleash a shockwave when performing a charging thrust. Two-handed. Where's my one-handed enhanced ability? The owner of the butcher shop in Hateno Village, deeply moved when he heard about the volunteer army, wants to send troops some tasty cuts, help fill up his larder. Link and the butcher brought the volunteer army a heap of tasty meals. Tasty meats. Apparently he was a talented soldier in his youth. He taught all of the fighters his two-handed sword technique. Performed dodges more easily before receiving major damage. Not sure exactly what that means, but cool. Following Daruk's advice to bulk up by eating lots of different foods, Yunobo is looking to mix it up and try something that isn't rock roast. Is there anything that might satisfy his appetite?
I'm stronger than before!
Having eaten his fill of strange stones, Yunobo felt power surging through him like never before. He swore to put this strength towards protecting not just Goron City, but all of Hyrule. Your power protection has been increased. I don't use that often enough either. Let's see, we've got Teba over here. The flight range is being remodeled to meet Rivali's exacting standards. He has ordered the workers to build targets shaped like monsters, sending them on a mad dash for materials.
Looking pretty good, huh?
The workers built an array of monster targets at the flight range. Imbued with the power of otherworldly stones, they were hard to hit, leading the warriors to hone their marksmanship abilities. Your strong attack finishers have been enhanced. Okay. Looks like that's everything. Nope. Not everything. A rampaging Molduga has been sighted in the desert near Gerudo Town. Acquire proof of its defeat to put the town residents' minds at ease.
There's more where that came.
The Gerudo were relieved to see evidence that Molduga had been defeated. Urbosa vowed that no matter how terrible the foe, she would always keep her people safe. The length of your lightning gauge has been doubled. That sounds great as well. So yeah, that's the bananas for 1,000. This is monster parts for 2 of the larger gearboxes. Ancient cores, whatever they are. Looks like that's all of the things to do. So we've got a couple of battles, level 58, level 58. Oh, this one we have to use Hestu? That sounds awful. I mean, maybe it's not gonna force me to actually use him. We'll start here. Restricted allies and time limited. Okay. If it's time limited, we'll go with a movement speed buff. And a damage buff. And... gain some extra rupees. Not gonna say no to that.
That was great.
Yeah, so let's see what this one is. Rampaging Malice. Yeah, you did not dodge that. Oh, that was the wrong... Well, it still mostly worked, so no big complaints. Dodge. I don't know if I'm going to pull off defeating this in the correct amount of time.
It's over.
Nope. Alright, that's you finally down.
Oh yeah, nothing to it.
Where am I going? This way. Ugh. Quickly, quickly. Magma bombs have spawned. That's not ideal. Nice. Nope, let me get my weak point smash, please. There we go. Just pushing me away from it before I could attack. Nice. Oh, I was trying to use my shield. Did not work. I don't remember how much time I started with, but I feel like I'm not getting through this fast enough. Probably should use the bombs more often though, because they do recharge quicker now. Alright. Here. Just use this before you get your laser off. Excellent. Perfect. That's 3 of the 4 down. Alright, we're making good time. Seemed a bit dicey earlier on. Can you get out of my way, please? Let me in here.
Chew on this! Can you handle it? I want...
Half the time limit remains. Ow. That is not the dodge I was hoping for. I still regularly am unhappy with the dodge off walls. It's regularly not doing what I want. Anyway, we'll have you defeated in a moment, and that's what matters. Just shove him through the wall. Perfect.
Oh yeah, nothing to it.
Capture the outpost now. Hello? I just need to get a lot more kills. Ah, there we go.
It's over.
There we go. Nice. Rampaging Malice. Victory. Not bad. Gain some more Tarako parts. 50 though is so much. Also, I do need to do more of these, and that's going to be an easy one. Let's just switch in Link to make it fast. And then just a cheap, give me some more gold.
Looks delicious.
And by gold, I mean rupees. And even more rupees.
Yum.
Should be pretty quick whenever we have these low-level monster battles. Alright, so we've got to find the monster. There's like 3 different locations they sometimes spawn. So you go up there. Zelda, you go to here. We'll have Link do his supercharge. Man, he is just carrying that Lizalf around. Okay, we found you. So Zelda, if you want to come up here and help. Watch my stamina bar. Like the moblin appeared. Alright, that's one down. You, Electric Moblin, are not who I'm supposed to fight, so I'm gonna ignore you. Focus on you. Oh, come on. Dodge, please. You are not dodging. So much going on. Okay, I can weak point smash someone. No, I'm not lined up right. Oh, but you still hit me, but I wouldn't have been able to hit you with ice? How's that for fair? Okay, you should be nearly broken. Perfect. Mission accomplished. Oh, Breath of the Wild reference to running around Hyrule. Very true. Luckily they didn't build that into this. If I was constantly having to deal with stamina. Ugh. Okay, that gave me 2 vicious enemies, so that we can unlock one more of the research things. Blood Moon Battlefields. Oh, okay. The Hour of the Blood Moon. It is then that Calamity Ganon's power waxes fully. Stronger enemies wait in these extremely grueling battles. Do you dare challenge them? I don't have a reason to, so no. What do you give me? Different. Nothing that I can see, then definitely not.
It's you!
So I can now get either of these. Qualify for battle-tested Guardian Trial 1 of 2. Seems like they're basically the same. There are whispers of a powerful guardian that has battled ceaselessly since time immemorial. Are these just fantastical rumors or something more? We must get to the bottom of this.
Fantastic!
We're so close to tracking down this mightiest of guardians. Our research indicates that it's hidden itself in some ruin somewhere. Gah, I must see it with my own eyes, I must!
Don't be a stranger.
The higher the level, the higher the starting weapon, or the power of the weapons drop. That's true. Suga was spotted trying to carry a huge amount of resources all by himself. He declined help, insisting this was part of his training regimen, but perhaps there's still a way to help him.
With diligence comes power.
With the provided items, Suga was able to carry his resources in half the time, but that just meant he carried twice as much. Suga's reserve of perseverance knows no end. Alright, what other battles do I have? Oh, we've got a heart. Improved heart recovery. Nice. You hear that Goron Hot Springs at marker number 7 of Death Mountain will soon be open to the public. To make sure tourists can reach the spot safely, give them something to keep cool. Absolutely.
Impressive.
Goron Hot Springs were an instant sensation. Folks came from far and wide to relax and rejuvenate. The memory of all those happy, smiling faces fills your heart with warmth. Alright, what's this battle? Defeating Destiny. Alright, it's fighting him again. Sure, we can do that. Shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Go with a damage boost. How much do I have of these? I've got tons, actually. We'll go with another damage boost. And then rupees. Always more rupees. The hollows. Well, that was fast. Gate is open.
Now.
I am on a time limit, so I probably shouldn't be spending too long taking out the tablets, but they drop gems. Gems are real valuable. I don't know that I'm actually successfully killing any of them. I assume so. Please drop down. Thank you. One down. And that's 2. It's amazing what the Master Sword can do when you're fighting. Valiant effort, but not enough, you'll find. This was over long before it began. Trying not to get damaged. Oh, nope. Well, that ended that. Out of my way, idiots. Yeah, so these hollow fights are going to be a bit tougher, theoretically. Now that I'm no longer shooting out my beams. Alright, all of them defeated. The gate is opened. Alright, it's just you and me, Aster. Your power is mine for the taking. I think not.
Curse you!
Oh, come on. Weak point smash. Nice. Got the flurry rush. Might as well use my ultimate. Your arrogance will be your undoing. You think I'm arrogant? Come on, man. 'Cause 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 ' I have no desire to die a meaningless death. I shall withdraw for now. Can I choose not to? Astro's withdrawn. I guess we couldn't kill him. Couple of okay weapons. I think those are all fairly high level vicious presence. Yeah, 78. Don't want to tangle with that at the moment. Let's see. Guardian's counterattack. That's one I struggled with early on, but we're now so high level, I think this should be a lot more doable. So let's give this one another shot.
This looks
Damage.
quite satisfying.
Rupees. I think it's time limited, so we'll give a speed boost as well. Or perfect dodge. Perfect dodge.
Yum.
And yeah, I think Link, Zelda, and Impa are going to be fine. Oh, I just noticed. These characters that walk across the screen, usually the second one is our robot friend, Toccata. And now they're not there. We used to have the ability to make them jump by pushing B. Interesting that they've removed them from being on screen. Okay. So you fight there. You, Impa. I guess just kill the one in front of you. Perfect. Yikes, yikes. Nope. I did not have the ability to switch to time stop because I'd used the bombs. Alright, Link, you finished with your target, so go help out there. That was not the dodge I needed from you. Or that. I like bombs because bombs deal damage to shields. Alright, you finished yours, so you can go help out there. Impa. You don't really need to fight the Guardian Scout, but alright. Ow. Ow. Come on, take them out. There you go. Then you can focus on the actual Guardian. Alright, you're getting there. And you're gonna go fight those. And we'll switch back to Link. Wow, there is so much going on here. Oh, come on. I don't even know which one I'm locked onto. I'm locked onto that one way over there. Alright. Yeah, no. Focus on... Can you guys stop? They are wrecking me. Alright, you get out of here. I guess not quite. Nope, didn't get the dodge. Which is surprising when I've got the food to improve my dodge. There you go. Alright, you've defeated all of your targets. Ow. Come on. Didn't get the dodge, unfortunately. There you go. Link's here, so I'm gonna have Link finish up with this one, and then he can help Zelda out with the rest of her fight. Can you focus on the fight you're in? Thank you. Perfect. Alright, you are dying. Let's not let that happen. Guardian Scouts have appeared. Ow. Just die, please. Alright, that's all of them down. I guess go help Impa. Though I think she'll finish it off before you get there. Yeah, your bomb's not as good as the others. And a weak point smash. That's one Guardian down. I don't think this is who you're supposed to be fighting, no. There's an actual Guardian here. That's who you're fighting. It's hard to dodge when you're right next to them. Alright, that'll be this one down. 13 minutes left to take out one more Guardian. Unless something changes with the mission, we are demolishing it this time. Interesting attack. Good dodge.
Steel yourself! I am ready.
Nice. Guardian and their allies have been defeated. Well done, team. Yeah, that battle was trouble last time I tried it, although I had a much weaker team than my top 3 characters. So, that's fair. New vicious battle. Nope. Level 78. Don't want to deal with that yet. Hyrule's greatest warrior. Level 63. You're fighting against Link, Revali, Koga, and someone else. Huh. That one's a level 85. Yikes. And that's level 84. So yeah, we still have some fights that are even over-leveled for where we are right now. So I can't play as those 3.
It will be my...
I'm gonna go with Impa. She's got a 102 damaging attack. I think Zelda's still pretty weak compared to that. Yeah, 86.
It will be my honor.
We'll give that a shot. Still, this is probably going to be a bit rough. Oh, no healing items. Right. That's going to be rough. Let's go with the dodge bonus.
Quite satisfying.
Healing. I don't really care that much about movement speed. We'll just give us some extra rupees. Why not?
What a treat.
See how it goes. Could be a bit dicey. Hopefully the Link we're fighting is not actually based on our Link, who is like 15 levels higher than Impa. Okay, stop taking hits. There's no healing items. I'm struggling to just get hits off. Catch on fire, please. No, can you please drop down for the weak point? Thank you. Lots of dodge. Nope. You gotta dodge more.
Goodbye.
Almost broke through. Not quite. And another weak point smash. I am not excited to try and fight Link. Can you get down here, please? Why did you not target him? Well, it seemed to work anyway. Didn't dodge. Break through, please. Yes. Defeated him. I'm not sure how good we're gonna be at beating the other two. No. Ow. Nice. Should have dodged. Perfect. But no, each of these fights are taking too long. I think we're gonna fail, not on the damage necessarily, but just on the time limit. Alright, let's just hit you with our ultimate. I need to do more damage. Even though I'd rather save that for Link, because he's going to be a bigger problem. Okay, that's Koga down. Alright, Link. Show yourself. So far, so good. Not doing any moves that I can counter, I say. Right before he does one. Nope, get off. Please, weak point smash. It's like, but I'd rather hop on a frog and do some weak attacks. Much cooler than doing the weak point smash. He does sort of advertise his attack pattern a little bit. Half the time remaining. And we're doing good.
It's time.
Another weak point smash. Almost there. I think we're gonna beat this. I guess. We're not done. We're still attacking. Harbinger Ganon. Oh, right. There was one other enemy listed. I'd forgotten. There was the 3 and then the question mark enemy. Well, I'm not as certain anymore. No.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
When I thought Link was last, I was sure we were gonna make it. Ow. Forgot that I can use those wands to break them easier. That helps. May the victory carve a path to a better tomorrow. Hyrule's greatest warrior, which apparently we are deciding is Impa. I would argue that Link is a better warrior, a greater warrior. Alright, so we got a new challenge. Level 78, nope. Miss Vi Battle Pageant. Level 65. Restricted allies and time limited. Can't go as Link. Shame. We can use Mipha. Mipha's one of our enemies. Hang on.
I wish to keep everyone safe.
Mipha versus Mipha. Let's do this. Weird.
I wonder how it will taste.
Let's go with our usual dodge window, damage, and rupees.
Delicious.
Got a fairly competition to divert ourselves. Let's see who's the mightiest Vi. So, who am I fighting? Impa appeared. Please target her. There you go. Oh, almost broke through, but did not quite. There you go. Impa's down. I'm on a time limit. Give me my next target. This way. Barbosa. Juice appeared now. Perfect. Whoa, the fairies are here. I do not know their battle style. Alright, that'll be Riju down. So now it's just the fairies. Oh, and Zelda. Hi. There we go. Lock you in while you've got your weakness up. Didn't actually do much for me. Goodbye, Zelda.
It is done.
We aren't done yet. Link has appeared. Link? I don't believe it. And Mifa didn't actually show up. Oh, because you were already down, I didn't get the time of you being broken. Okay, so I gotta wait before I use these for a moment when... Yeah. When you're up, that's the time to use it. There we go, got the dodge. And this should be the end, I think. That settles it. You are the mightiest Vi. Huh. Were the fairies supposed to be in that? Did they replace Mifa because... Mifa wasn't supposed to be... Mifa was supposed to be a combatant. Kind of want to look now. If I can find that mission again. Yeah. It was supposed to be Impa, who we did fight, Urbosa. Yeah, so Mifa was replaced by the fairies when we chose to bring them in, or bring her in as our combatant. Interesting. Then Hyrule Castle. Alright. I can probably do that one.
I place great faith in you.
Link and Zelda. Dodge boost, damage boost. Money.
Yum.
And there's apparently a Korok in this mission somewhere. Huh. Usually there isn't in these side missions. Kind of only in the main missions, I would think, from what I've seen. But I just saw it there on the fight overview. Alright, Zelda, you go take on them. While Link helps out here. Didn't get the dodge again. We're there. Also made it into the eastern outpost. Man, that is hard to dodge. Every time. I'll just take that from you, thank you. Monster inside the southern outpost. Alright, so we've captured here. Zelda's fighting there, but we need to defend the outposts. So Link, you go back to that outpost. Zelda. See what you can do against this Lynel. Lynels are no joke. Perfect.
It's over.
Monster made it into the eastern outpost. Yep. We'll deal with that momentarily. Hopefully. Didn't get the dodge.
Indeed.
Nice. Alright, Zelda, get back over to there. I actually made the ice work. It's so rare. Alright, outpost defended. Any other enemies in here? Yes. Deal with you fast. And you're down. Alright, then Link, let's have you... I think go help out there. Oh, there is so much going on here. guess that wasn't needed. You were already dead. Ow. Alright, you're down. There we go. I think that's all of them. Maybe? And I guess I'll have you run over to here. Never mind, monsters made it in the southern outpost. Go there. Can't even see through all the enemies. Okay, got a weak point smash on you. You. Okay, I think that's actually all of them taken care of from there. Let's just have you take care of this boss monster out here. So it doesn't attack anything else. Another monster in the southern outpost. Link can head that way. No problem. Link, I'm counting on you. Don't worry. Ah, didn't get the dodge. There you go. Alright, I think that's this whole region done. I'm not getting the dodges I want. There you go. That's you down now. And getting some food. Very good. Alright, Zelda, let's have you go all the way there. There is some enemy on the way. Ah, you. Nearly broke your shield. Not quite, though. go, that's you down. Well, that didn't take long. The outposts were kept safe. Nice. Pretty decent weapons. I could probably get the Master Sword ranked up to level 25 and see what ability it gets there if I want to just keep focusing on Link only. Alright, some new fights. What is it going to take on these? Hydromelon and Stamella Shrooms. Let's mark some of you with sensors. And then that's the one that's complete the whole thing, right? Yeah. I can register 10. That seems kind of excessive.
Yeah.
Apparently I need some of these. I can just go to the shops that are glowing. Okay. Now all the missions are glowing. Taming the Savage Lynel. No healing items, time limited, no carried items. Ooh, the no carried items is rough. Let's say I did want to level up my Master Sword a bit farther. I mean, I could just fuse this and it would auto level me to level 25 and add a hidden seal. But if I don't want to give up my best gear, although when am I ever going to actually use... No, I should just do it. Because I could use that level 20, but it's probably better to wait until I'm level 25 and then trying to get to level 30 to spend that, because it's super over leveling. Just takes so many weapons to level up. Yeah. Level 23. We're getting there slowly. The cost of basically all of my money and all of my weapons. Alright. We got a little bit farther with improving the Master Sword. So yeah, we got this as a new mission. No, that wasn't what I was just looking at. Harbingers of the Calamity, though, we could do. It's taking on the 4 Calamity guys again, time limited. And that's probably my all-star team. It's the 4 of them, so that's fine.
I wonder how it will taste. What a treat! Quite tasty.
So are we each fighting one? Oh, we're each fighting one. That's gonna be rough. mean, it might make sense to use my weaker characters first. That way the stronger characters are spending their time damaging the enemies, because it means Link's going to be spending most of this fight doing nothing. He'll already be done with his target. And I don't know if that's smart. Ow. Good dodge. There you go. Yeah, it seems like whenever he teleports away, it's to jump somewhere else. Oh, Zelda, you are not good at fighting this guy. You've had to do it before. He's not your best. Ow.
Indeed.
Dodge? Nope. Didn't quite break him either. Yeah, I don't know about this time limit. Keep hoping to get the flurry when he does that. Yeah, there you go. But she keeps jumping off the walls because we're too close to it. So I keep missing the flurry attack. Seems to be pretty easy to get the timing on it. Not that I'm doing anything for timing, I'm just repeatedly smashing dodge, and it works. Ow. Ow. I can do that.
Yeah, take that. I'm fine.
There we go.
Away.
Almost got you defeated.
No. Now. Let's see. It's over! God!
Ow. Well, this will be easy to defeat you.
You won't!
Can do. Almost broke through. He's going to smash. Yeah, of this team, I think Mifa is the weakest of the four. She's not bad. She gets the benefit of having an auto heal with her special. Are you not? Did you somehow miss him with that? There you go, got the flurry rush. I think that's the first dodge she's gotten in this fight. Which is kind of crazy. Considering I have the food to make dodges easier. There you go. 7 minutes for Impa to defeat the fire guy. Half the time remains. There you go. Oh wait, that's a bomb. There you go. I was just getting ready to dodge it. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna win this no problem. Way under time. Now I get the dodge there. I am failing all these dodges. There you go. Or not. You can just be stuck on the ground and not dodge. That's fine. Or not attack. Fireblight Ganon is down. Go team. ₹1,000, I will take it. Some rusted gear, some high level gear. Good stuff. Alright, any new shops have stuff? Yes, you have something I need. Yeah! Apparently. Chill shrooms. I'll buy all of them. Ah! So mission-wise, we've got pair with trial. No. No. That's taming the Savage Lynel. No healing items, no carried items. Time limited. I am way over leveled. Go dodge, and damage, and skip the rupees. And then of course use a link. Okay. Cannot use items in this battle, yeah. Ow. Ow. Please hit both of them. Excellent. Can you stop? Want one of you down so I can focus on just one of you at a time. There you go. Oh. Alright, that'll be you down. Finally. Then it's just a regular Lynel. Oh no, not the Malice Lynel as well. Can you please focus on the Lynel? I missed? I mean, I know I always miss. Alright, we're nearly lost. I can't heal. Nope, there it is. Dude, that's brutal. You can try it again. Let's try taking down the basic Lynel first. You want to be taken down first. Got the flurry, nice. Ow. 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 I don't know how you're supposed to defeat these guys without items and no healing. Third. You're still not dead? Like, I can't see what the other Lynels are doing behind me. And I just take damage. I don't know how you're supposed to get around that. Just... they're attacking, but I can't see them, so I can't dodge or stop them. Alright, we're done with this. That's another mission that I'm putting with the hair edge trial, whatever, that's just impossible for my skills unless I'm 50 levels above them or something. Like, it's crazy. Evading terrors. So it's gotta be Mifa. Fine. We're just going against a bunch of guardians.
I wonder how it would taste. Delicious.
Alright. Guardians are easy enough. Lynels, particularly when you can't use healing or items. I don't know. 3 Lynels at once is just, well, 2 at once, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta take out all the guardians. Technically not you.
You won't.
Let's get over here to these guardians.
That was too close. That was too close.
Dodge, please. I gave you a dodge food. I just want you to dodge something. What is weakened so I can do the weak strike? Can you move? And you missed your opportunity. Mifa, please. You're better than this. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know, man. Like, we're on a time limit, so I can't just I shouldn't be going after these guys, but fighting them at the same time as the actual Guardians is going to ruin me. Please, hit the weak point. Thank you. Where? There you are. Alright, that's you down. We'll go back over here. Can I fight you first? Apparently, I was too far away to hit you. There we go. Weak point, please. Thank you. That's you down. So I don't have to worry about your nonsense while I'm taking on this guy. There you go. Finally, you dodged something. I need to go this way. Oh, I was too early. You're kidding me. I could tell what move you were doing, but I had to wait for the symbol to pop up. Come on. Alright, whatever. Let's get over here to this Guardian. Quite dead. Alright. There's that. Ignoring you guys, because I'm on a time limit. Hang on, defeat all the Guardians. I think it's talking about the Scouts too. Given that there's 17 targets here that I'm apparently supposed to be defeating. There you go. Now I can use this on you. I think I need to go back to the ones I've been skipping. Small ones. That's disappointing. Hopefully that doesn't come back to cost me. The amount of damage this one does with its lasers is absurd. Get off of me! Malice Guardian appeared. Ow. Watch, if I go after this Guardian Scout, does that increase the number? We're at 9 of 18. This is going to be 10 of 18. It is, so I do need to take out the Guardian Scouts. Darn. Alright, hopefully this does a decent amount of damage to all of them. Get off of me! Okay, that's another one defeated. Man. Wait, are there still more? Dude. I mean, I guess they're coming to me, which is nice. That's you defeated. I doubt I'm gonna pull this off in the time limit, though. This is crazy. That's you defeated. And we got these two scouts. Great. Thank you.
It is done. Here.
So hard to dodge. Alright, I've got 3 minutes to defeat the Malice Guardian. I've got 2 levels of special. Nearly.
I cannot fail.
Nice, got the flurry. There we go. No problem. That was a rough mission. Bunch of weapons. Getting a few Toccata fragments. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Alright. More stuff to purchase. Even more chill shrooms. Any other shops? No. So we got another new mission here. Heart's Escort. Restricted allies. Bunch of random stuff. Is it Mifa only? It is. We're only 10 levels above, which is still a bit sketchy. I am out of honey. Well, that was one of these shops. So I'll need to start buying that every mission.
I wonder how it will taste. Delicious. Pardon?
Aid the Zor captains. Alright.
Be still.
Quick smash.
It is done. Be still.
Another weak point smash. And you. Alright, one captain saved. I guess I'm not on a time limit, am I?
You won. Lord's power.
Take out the whiz robe.
You won. Full impact.
That's you down.
It is done.
Oh dear. Silver moblins. Yeah, I figured that out. Oh, didn't die. dodge. I am not dodging well. Our captain has been rescued. Lady Mifa, Master Link is still engaged in battle towards the back. Well, we better hurry. Rescue Link. Link doesn't need rescue, come on. Hinox.
I cannot fail. You won't.
Just getting a bit of healing while also damaging the Hinox. Alright, goodbye, Hinox. Goodbye, Silver Moblin. Successfully aided Link. Link, thank goodness you're alright. Zora armor, nice. I need more chill shrooms? Wow.
Yeah.
And then of course we will buy more of the honey. What was this one again? Hunting partners, right. I didn't want to do it because it's got Hestu. Ugh, and I need to get him up to like level 70 to actually be competent. That's the Hairwith trial, which I'm not doing. That's one of the high level ones, which I'm not doing yet. Ooh, I can level up this. Researcher heading up the stasis upgrade project hasn't eaten his favorite rice in weeks, and progress has slowed to a crawl as a result. For scientists' sake, get the man his rice. With a bowl of Hylium rice in his system, the researcher was in his old peppy self again. He and his team made a series of discoveries, among them a way to strengthening stasis. Reduce time between stasis. What do we need for the magnesis time reduction? Electric Lizalfo and Keys Tails. Alright. What other missions? We've got Suga's training. Right, we haven't used Suga yet. I'll just
this smells quite
give you a damage boost and a money boost. Call it good.
Exquisite.
Defeat many training opponents. Ow. There you go. So let's see. ZR Suga School Swordsmanship Unseeing Counter Stance. Counter with Unseeing activated, counters get consecutively stronger. You can activate Unseeing in the middle of a combo, and then continue the combo. I don't know what that means, because I don't know what a counter is. Unless they're talking about the Sheikah runes as a counter.
This is over.
And there's no statement about the downside of being in that stance.
I'm ready.
I don't really know how to know if I'm in a stance or not. Also, you are not getting tons of kills. Like, I feel like I've been carving through these enemies pretty quickly, but we're only at 100 kills.
I'm ready.
I guess your A is ready. I should probably say that for an enemy that's not nearly dead. Maybe you could hold back just a little. It's not Suga's way. Come on. I do like that move, where you just kind of collect them. Seems to be working pretty well. $200 KOs.
Be prepared. If I must.
Not quite a kill. Time limit remains. Yeah, we're doing fine. Move down the stairs, please.
Mine. I'm ready.
All right, 14 more. There's our 300. New objective: defeat the Yiga Blade Masters. Can do.
Be prepared.
If I must.
One down.
This is over.
Ow. Hoping to get to a position where I'll hit both. They would group up on me. That'd be great. There we go.
If I must. Now. This is over.
Many training opponents have been defeated. Yes, they have. As expected of Master Koga's right hand and inspiration to us all. Yeah, he's way, way, way better than Master Koga. Which isn't a surprise, really. Well, we'll buy more honey. Wish I could buy it in larger sets than 3. But it is what it is. Yikes. High level. Yiga Clan members are cutting back on their food costs. Why, you ask? To build a bronze statue of Master Koga at the hideout. But they wouldn't say no to free food if you're offering.
Now I'm even more charming, no?
Their bellies full of, for the first time in ages, the Yiga got back to work on the statue of Master Koga. They want the final product to be every bit as glorious and inspiring as the man himself. Press X to entice Yiga Clan members to aid you during your banana break. Sure. Guardian Graveyard. Restricted allies, time limited. Looks like we have to use the king. Taking out a bunch of guardians. The king's pretty powerful. Let's see if I can get him a bit of an upgrade with his weapon. If I switch to that as your base weapon, and then... No. I guess if I use this one and we take the top 5, gets you to a level 10 82 attack. Instead I make that your weapon, and we fuse in that one. Level 10 77 attack. 85 is higher than 77, so that must have been a higher base weapon. Alright, now let's do that mission. So we'll give you the usual dodge bonus, damage, and rupees. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Exquisite.
Alright, King. Let's see what you can do. Ow.
Quickly.
Alright, take out some guardians. Can do, probably.
Too slow.
He took off his disguise, put on his disguise, took it off again. What are you doing, man? Okay, that's 2 guardians defeated. Yeah, the king's pretty good. Fire Guardian. Down this way. Goodbye, Guardian. Ow. Come on, don't get in the way. It's interesting, the defeat all guardians goal, because it keeps on adjusting the number of guardians. Oh, come on.
One cannot help but smile.
I do think the king is better in his old man mode rather than his king mode.
I am ready. Split like so.
And goodbye, Ice Guardian. Malice Guardians now. Come on, King. Dodge something. The stupid jumping off of walls. It ruins me every freaking time. The number of times I actually want to use that is nearly 0. I'm gonna use up all of my food.
Too slow.
There you go. Probably not a kill, and it's not, unfortunately. And you can't use stasis because you chose to be in the air. Every freaking time. There you go. You finally dodged something. That's you defeated. One more.
One cannot help but smile.
I think this is going to be the actual final Guardian.
This shall not stand. Be gone!
Tree, jumping off walls. I can't even begin to describe how much I wish that was a separate button combo to jump off of a wall. There we go. He's dead, though. That's what matters. All is quieted down. One hopes Kura and Robbie can continue their research now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing through this, but I doubt I'm going to want to grind. I want to see the story, which requires me to get Toccata, but I don't want to go through all this grind. So I'm thinking the idea of continuing this next week, just so I can push on to see one cutscene, feels like a lot. So there's a pretty reasonable chance that I'm not going to. That next week I'm going to move on to a different Zelda game. We'll see though. But long-term 100% completion is not really my thing. Alright, we want Link. I guess he was already in there. Link, Zelda, Impa, and who? I'll go with Riju. She's fun. Have we gotten her anything better? Probably not. She's gained a couple of decently powerful items. Why is this one locked? It's got that lock symbol. Must be because it is a special item that we were given. Kind of like the Master Sword and whatnot.
Indeed.
Alright, so we kind of each have enemies to fight. So Link, you fight yours. Zelda, you fight yours. Riju. And Impa. Like, while we do have enemies that we're focused on, yikes. Dude, let me stop bouncing. There we go, that's one of you guys down. Yeah, unlike some of them where we're set to target a specific enemy, you focus on the flying one. Nope. You really want to go after Fire Guardian. Might as well weak point smash you. Alright, now you. You could come down here so I can hit you more, that would be fantastic. I was hoping I could stun it, but that seems to be a no. Well, it did make the critical sound. Alright, Link, let's have you move over to help Impa. You do your thing. You're really good at it. Say, you're like half dead. May not be the best winning strategy. Alright, that's you down. One more. Somewhere. Thought. Yeah, there you are. Lots of damage onto that weak spot. Ow. one down. Ow. Nice. Got the dodge. Okay, and then everyone come over here and help Zelda.
A worthy adversary. Link! I'll take over, Link. Take that!
There you go. Got the dodge. Well, I saw one of my allies show up briefly. There we go.
I have done it.
Salnox appeared. Conveniently right here we all are. I would say Link with the Master Sword is going to do better against undead. Alright. Link, you stay out of the fight.
Still here! Get back! Stop!
I don't know if I need to heal Link. Let's have Link just back away. That might be the right call. Get out of there, Link. I don't want to waste healing items on you. Man, you did not dodge any of those. Oh, we killed a bunch of enemies. Where Link just went to. Get back out of there, Link. That was terrible timing. Lynels just appear right where I sent Link to stay safe. Healing might be needed on him. Alright, Link, heal up. Then you can theoretically join the fight. Oh, dodge, please. Solid hit there. As always, the ice move didn't work. Ow. Ow, ow. Actually, while you guys are gathered up here, let's just get some extra attacks on you. Zelda just flying through the air. Alright, I think that's one Lynel dead. Hopefully. Please get in hiding. Thank you. Good, you got the dodge this time. Oh. That was a rough fight. Good money, good experience. Good weapon rewards. Okay weapon rewards. And the full Radiant set. If I ever decided to change Link's outfit. Oh, we've got a couple of these that we can do. Such parties are going to explore Hyrule seeking parts to repair Tarako. They'll be traveling from the highest peaks to the depths of the desert. Prepare them for extreme environments.
A commendable achievement.
By expanding the range into the extremes of Hyrule and by summoning their courage, the search parties were able to find more parts that might revive Tarako. Alright, we've got another one down here that's available. It's possible that Eventide Island, so far out in the sea, it might have some parts for repairing Tarako. The search party is going to head there, so prepare them for the difficult trip.
Brother.
Search party had a difficult task combing through Eventide Island, given the island's scarce resources. But with great resolve, the party found many parts that might revive Tarako. Nice, whole bunch of ingredients. And we got another one up here. How is it possible that no one thought to scour the Royal Ancient Lab for parts? Until now, that is. You find the researchers will help you if you find the materials for their work. Can do.
For once.
After you gave the researchers what they wanted, they turned up in force to comb through the lab and its environs. They got results and found lots of parts that might revive Tarako. How close are we getting? Obviously we need 50. We're at 30. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. But I think this is where I'm going to end the episode. I think for now I'm probably going to call this game done. The amount of extra 100% completion needed just to return Tarako so that I can do the final mission is a lot. So if there's a strong enough push in the comments on this video asking me to keep going, maybe we'll come back occasionally just to see if we can push a little farther. But I think I'm ready to move on to other Zelda games. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time with probably something else. See y'all then. Bye.